Here, me and Busby out in the, I don't know what it is now, 9 degrees Fahrenheit? It's been like 3. It was -3 last night. It might be going back down now since I last looked when it was 9. Jasmine tag, question 1 about, would you ever join a fan club, and if so, what? Well, personally, I think fan clubs, well, this is not, to each his own, but I think fan clubs are really for young people. It's not, I guess it's not really always the case, but in my estimation, I don't see myself as an adult joining a fan club, but when I was younger, I would have, yeah. If I would have been young at the time when the Beatles came out, when it was Beatlemania and all that stuff, like in the 1963, 1964, I would have been a Beatle fan club member if I would have been a teenager. And again, not as an adult. No, I don't think I was ever a fan. I don't think I've ever been in a fan club that I remember, even when I was a kid. I have nothing against them. I think when you're young and you're excited and you have heroes, I think it's fun. I would do it. If I joined a fan club today, it would be something like a fan club of people beginning yoga that gives tips and inspiration, and or a fan club of Japanese traditional life, or fan club of bonsai enthusiasts, amateurs, something like that. I might, but you don't really call it fan clubs today. You call it more joining a website or something. By the way, I went to the doctor and I have a sinus infection. So I got an antibiotic for 2 weeks, and I'm supposed to be using Flonase. Next Jasmine question. I'm going to have to make several stops to look at the questions, but if I use the editor, I can stitch it all back together, hopefully. What do you think about dance movies? I'm not big on dance movies. My sister's always liked the Fred Astaire movies and musicals like West Side Story, Fiddler on the Roof, things like that, or Elvis Presley and Anne Margaret. I think I'm going to lose my voice. But I've never really been big on that. So I get kind of annoyed and bored by dance movies and dance TV shows. They bore me. What bit of advice would you give to someone? I would say one of my big things: believe in yourself. Be who you are. Don't buy into the idea or the thought. That's an old frozen pumpkin, Busby. Don't believe anybody who might say you're weird, or you're different, or you're this, or you're that, or you're a fag, or you're queer, or you're ugly, or you're fat, or you're... Don't believe it. Stupid, or whatever. Believe in yourself. Be your own best friend. Trust in yourself, and know that that's all coming from their personal hell. It has nothing to do with you. It's hard to believe sometimes when you're young and sensitive and want to belong, but it's really the truth. Okay, I'm going to have to go look at the questions because I don't know what the rest of them are. Name a YouTube person who is on your mind right now and why. That would have to be a former YouTube person, and that would be Billy. Billy and I since we met on Facebook, became pretty good friends for being two guys who are loners and social phobic people. We never met in person, but we communicated every single day via text, sometimes by phone call. And now all of a sudden he's been silent for 2 weeks and hasn't responded. I'm not the only one who has noticed his loss. Al Kersey wrote to me, PM'd me, and said, have I heard from Billy? He hasn't responded to him for several weeks. So Billy has been on my mind. I hope everything is okay with him. He has been in ill health and has some serious issues, health-wise. And I don't know his last name, so I can't really check any sort of news or list or anything to see if he is anywhere. I can't check with any family member, so just hoping he's okay. And then the last Jasmine question is, and this is kind of weird, Jasmine, where did this come from? Have you ever told anybody, I want to have a baby with you? No, I have never told anybody that. Mostly because the people I would like to have babies with, I don't know in person. They're on defensive lines or something of professional football teams or something like that. And they don't hear me when I shout at the TV, I want to have a baby with you. So, no, I have not. Although I thought it. Again, with this or that professional defensive lineman of a football team. Okay, Jasmine, thank you for the questions. We're heading back home. And see you later. Bye.